Hello, everyone. This is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of Cruel and Beautiful, I the Dragon, Rabbit Hole, and King Dio. And as of yesterday, the Spoony one is officially evicted from his house. We don't have confirmation or where he is or what he's doing. Probably moving in back with his parents or Miles, but we know he's out of the house because his house is for sale on retail.com. He hasn't tweeted in a while, which is unusual for him. Like, by a while, I mean like the last several weeks, but it seems like it's come and gone. Spoony is out of his house. He officially has jack shit. And my first inclination is to laugh, right? This is a guy that I've been making fun of for years. Long before I think it was trendy to do so. Spoony was always like my most detested member of that guy with the glasses. I think because of my personality, my tendency to be a very critical individual, I think I saw through his shit like long before anyone else did. I think I was against Spoony even back when the whole rape joke thing happened on Twitter with Obscurus Lupa and what's her name? The other, who was it? Fuck. Wow, the fact that I can't even remember her name. Oh, Jesu Otaku on Twitter. And that was back when like everyone was on Spoony's side. Well, it feels like everyone I was around anyway. It just kind of felt like, okay, all of you people are just making excuses for a degenerate, lazy, egotistical fuck, right? And it's kind of been going down this way for a long time. Like anyone who thinks that, like, oh yeah, this only just happened in the past couple of years. Like all Spoony would have had to do to become successful is to make videos and to keep like appearing on camera. No. He was alienating everyone around him long before that. Long before, like, the exodus from that guy with the glasses. Long before he became known online. Long before the video series. Long before the blogs. Like, this is fundamentally who he is as a person. A degenerate fuck who has never worked for anything in his life. Like, this isn't complicated. Like so many people think he could have become successful online if he just made reviews. No. It would have imploded for one reason or another anyway. I feel. Just like Linkara is kind of imploding. Just like, Lindsay Ellis is kind of imploding. Just like, that guy with the glasses as a whole is kind of imploded. Like, reviewing video games online, talking about movies and vlogs, that isn't a career. It never was. It never will be. No matter how many views you get, no matter how many fans donate to your Patreon, it's always eventually going to collapse in and around itself. And that's exactly what happened with Spoony. Spoony refused to get a real job. He refused to really put in any effort into his life, into his relationships, into his career. And as a result of that, because he didn't get to live out his most depraved Hollywood fantasies, he just kind of gave up. He's so depressed because he doesn't have a GF, man. Someone pointed out to me a while back is that DSP has somehow managed to have a better life than Spoony, and it's kind of interesting to compare the two because DSP has always been very unpopular, very 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 unpopular, right? But the thing about DSP is he actually got his things paid for. He actually he had that tax problem. He dealt with it. He had that breakup with Liana. He didn't let it ruin his life. You know what I mean? He's had all these problems, but he actually deals with them to a certain extent. Obviously he needs to get a real job and stuff like that. There are things that Phil could have done better, but at the end of the day, he still did more than Spoony did. He still did more than Noah Antweiler did. He did more to preserve, like, he actually owns his fucking house, to put it that way. To put it mildly, you could say. Spoony, as of yesterday, doesn't even have that. Like, he's lost everything he's ever worked for. He's lost his home. He's never going to, like, be successful ever again. It's over, right? Like, that, not just the Spoony experiment. This goes a bit further than that. This is, like, the end of Spoony as a person, right? Noah Antweiler as a person. Like, he is, really, when you get right down to it, not all that different from Christian. The same refusal to work, the same refusal to do anything, like, the same incelish behaviors. It all came down to the same thing.